Hey everybody, before we get started on this video, I just want to say a big huge thank you to everyone for 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate everybody who's commented, liked, shared, and just been super encouraging over the last 10 months or so since I've started doing YouTube. So I just want to say I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoy this second part of me fishing at Lake Orange. Hopefully you've picked up some tips from the first one. If you haven't seen the first one, I encourage you to go back and check that one out. But definitely want to watch this one. It's got a pretty nice fish catch that I think you're going to enjoy. But anyway, you're going to see more from this body of water. Again, thank you so much. We got a big 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming up soon. So make sure you watch all the way to the end and make sure you put a thumbs up on the video and put 2 thumbs up in your comment. You say this area right here looks terrific. I mean, it looks awesome. Looks like a bass would be back in there. Or some kind of fish would be back in there. So I'm gonna just try to fish it, you know, just try to skip. That was not a great skip. Now there's a good possibility I need to be more patient. Oh yeah, did you see that? Did you see that? Came and got it right off of there. And this is a good one. This is a really good one. Let's get this guy away from branches and stuff. I hope you guys were able to see that. Whew. Let's get this guy away from some branches. Get him away. I don't know what it is. I'm hoping it's a huge bass. It's a bass. Yep. But it came and smoked it right off. Came and smoked it right off the leaf. Booyah, got him. Got him. There we go. Bass number 3. And this is a nice one. This is a nice one. Check that out. Check that beautiful bass out. And we got him good right there in the mouth. Got him real good in his mouth. There we go. Elder's magic. Threw it right up against that leaf, pulled it right off. As soon as I pulled it off, boom, blew up on it. That's a nice bass. That's every bit of 2 pounds, probably 2.5. Let's get a weight on him. Second reading's holding at 215. So we'll say almost a 3-pounder. Almost. Almost a 3-pound bass. There we go. Let's get him back in the water. Oh, swim away, buddy. There he goes. So that was a nice right at 3-pounder that we had. I'm now back going through the same spot again. It just goes to show you how crucial that cast is. You got to make that soft presentation. And usually in a spot like this, if you can hit a limb or a branch without getting hung up, or you can hit a leaf and let it fall naturally into the water, generally you're going to find something hanging on that bank. And that guy was hungry because he popped up. I mean, almost came out of the... He almost came out of the water just to get that bait. And you could tell that fish saw that bait. So this is the area I was in. It was right there. If you can see that bank right there, I just kind of threw it up on those leaves and brought it off, and bam. But now I'm going to try to skip back up in this hole right here. But I'm making too much fuss with that. I need to get a better angle. Wind's starting to blow a little bit. See, this is what I should have did. I should have got to this angle and then tried it. That's a much better angle. But that's what I did right there. See how that one hit that leaf and then came off? Hopefully you can see that. So there's some art to it because you don't want to get hung up. But at the same time, you want that thing to fall softly in the water. Softly into the, ooh. Like that was a little too far. Elder's Magic is working, but this is the only Elder's Magic that I brought with me. It was literally the last one in a pack. And I just brought it because I was like, you know what? I need to get rid of this last one. This ought to be a good place to try to skip under if I can skip it right. Hopefully I can. Oh yeah, that was a good skip. Now let's just hope I can get it back out of there. It looks like a lot of hangs in there, but it's just hard not to fire a chatterbait back into there. So I got to do it. I got to throw a chatterbait back in there. Just to see what happens. Because I feel like there should be a good bass back in there. I do understand there's a good possibility that I'm going to lose this bait. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna throw right in between there. See if we can get something coming back. And we did. Good cast and a fish. Oh, lost him. Didn't have him pegged hard enough. Didn't have him pegged hard enough. But I felt like there should have been one in between there. So I feel confident in where there should be bass and where we should be picking up bass. I'm just not doing it right now. Unfortunately, that should have been bass number 4. It wasn't very big though. It's kind of more like the first 2, but I think it was actually smaller than the first 2. I don't think I've ever gotten this close to a crane before. So we're about at the end now, and I am fishing with my Shimano Corrado 70 with a Ducket Triad rod, and I'm throwing a Lipless crankbait. This is a Strike King yellow perch, and all I'm trying to do is cover water. I really want to just get one more fish if I can. But also, watch how this thing launches. So, look at that. That thing launches. So I'm going to continue to show you some footage of this place, Lake Orange. It is a very nice place to fish. Quite a few boats out fishing today, but that's a fish. Yes, we're gonna get to end on a fish catch, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna end on a fish catch. Got a bass. Well, I thought we were. We had a bass. We had a bass, guys. That's the second bass we should have had throwing this thing. So maybe I should have been throwing this more earlier. I definitely think grass is the deal, but if you fish this lake regularly and you don't mind, comment below and tell me what you think about this lake. Tell me what you find works best and what you enjoy about it, if you don't mind. Maybe you do mind and you don't want to share your secrets. That's cool too. I understand that. But if you fish Lake Orange, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Well, gang, we are not going to end on a fish catch today. We have thrown and thrown and thrown. We've stayed longer than I wanted to stay. We got to get back to the ramp and put the boat on and get back up the road quickly. I'm gonna try to make a few more casts just to see if we can get one, but hoping for one of those Cinderella endings like what normally happens, but I don't think that's gonna happen this time. So we ended up with 3 fish for the day, ended up losing 3 fish, so 50% today. Should have had 6. Biggest one was right at 3 pounds. Wish I had brought more Elder's Magic. I think that would have made a difference. Definitely will do that next time. Probably will throw the Lipless crankbait a little bit more just because that got a couple bites. But it's all a learning process. It's first time being out, so on this body of